Right, I'm checking to check out. So today, weekend, of course. You know, we've got a few things to do today. But yeah, more talking than the 113 symbolism. I feel like I paid a lot of my dues. Well, I think the karma, I think karma is really, really came for me, in a quick way. It's really come for me quick. I had to repent for a lot of my sins. I feel I've done that. It's been a real weird year. Real weird year. A lot of time has been wasted. A lot of time's been wasted. A lot of just a lot of bullshit's been happening. But I feel now time is now on the way. Time is going a different direction now. Time is going a different direction. And I feel like certain doors have to be closed to open other doors, because sometimes if you leave the door open, right? If you leave a door open, you're gonna leave, there's a draft what you're allowing. There's a draft allowing, if you leave certain doors open, you allow all types of bullshit to come in. You know what I mean? And as someone like me, I'm not somebody just to shut the door on situations and people. I'm not really one to do that. But sometimes you gotta shut one door to open another door, and you know what I mean. And that's how it works sometimes. You know what I mean. And that's why the number 113 has been so prevalent this week. Well, yeah, this week, last week, however you want to address it. It's been really prevalent, and that's why. He's telling me something. He's telling me you gotta shut some doors. You know what I mean? Even though you might think to yourself, I want to leave that door open because there's a nice breeze in there. There's a nice breeze. There's a nice breeze coming through. You want a bit of fresh air. Everything's cool and that. But sometimes you gotta shut that door. You gotta shut that door. Sometimes you gotta shut the window as well. You gotta shut the window. You gotta shut the door. You gotta do some of these things because ultimately you're in between two places. So one door's open, but what's in the other door? What's through the other door? What's through the other door? And sometimes you gotta shut that one just to clear the mind, and then open the next one, and then there you go. There you are. I welcome that, So sometimes you don't want to shut the door, but sometimes you gotta welcome it. You gotta welcome new endeavors, new experiences, all that kind of thing. You gotta have a good mental state to be able to welcome these things in, because sometimes for somebody like me, right? I've got I wear my heart on my sleeve a lot of times, Sometimes I don't always show it, but I do wear my heart on my sleeve, right? And I like to give, I like to put a lot of time into people, a lot of effort, a lot of emotion into people and situations and stuff like that. I like to do that. And some of the bullshit what I've done in the past, a lot of people put their time, effort into me, stuff like that, and they got nothing back from that. You know what I mean? So ultimately, now it's my turn to experience that, and that's fine. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm not gonna sit here and say I like it. No, I'm not. But you gotta experience that yourself, and you gotta experience how that feels, And it's only through experiencing how that feels and the realization and the actualization. You gotta realize things. then you gotta accept, you know, you can realize, once you realize certain things, then you can accept certain things, then you can go forward with that, you know. So I feel like I'm on the path of I feel like I'm on a different path. I feel like things are playing out how they need to play out, you know. And yeah, someone like me, like I said, I do like to, you know, I give a lot, you know. I give a lot. I think about other people a lot, you know. That's personally I am. Like, I think, you know what, it's, you know, someone can fuck about, you know what I mean, fuck around and piss you off and shit like that, but you still think to yourself, you know what, it's okay. This person might be cool soon, you know, soon enough, and then, you know, so you leave the door open, you know, you leave the door open a little bit for him, you know, and then still fuck about and shit like that, and then you think, you know what, it's not, you know, it's just not quite how you expect it to be, you know. But that's, I wouldn't say, you know, that's just who I am, you know what I mean. I'm not going to change myself, you know. I'm not going to change, you know. A lot of people are kind of like, just like, a lot of people just wasted like the time, really, you know what I mean. You know, a lot of people waste my time, and they waste my time and energy, bro. I'm an energy person, me. Like, I'm big on energy, and someone like me, I know people, yeah. Like, I know people. I'm not talking about like I know everyone in the city. That's not what I mean by how I know people. I know people. I know how people operate. I know people. Yeah. But even so, I can know people, but I'm still willing to think. You know what? Even though I know people, I'm gonna still leave the door open. You know, benefit out of that and all that stuff. But some people don't. You know, some people are how they are, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They'll just whatever. They'll just fucking drain you. They'll just drain you. They'll just drain your energy, bro. You know what I mean? And I can say that because I've drained other people's energy before myself. I've done that. So I've done that. So I can sit here and say how it feels. You know what I mean? And I'm glad for the person I am now. I'm glad for the person I am now. I'm much better than who I used to be before. You know, a lot of people, you know, but people do waste your time. But you know, it's just like stereotypes and painting people with the same brush and shit like that. Certain people, you know. Certain people might have bad experiences with, I don't know. Let's just say something ridiculous, like some people may have bad experiences with, I don't know. Let's just keep it simple, like black men. I'm just trying to think of something real simple. Let's say, I don't know. Certain people have a lot of bad experiences with black men. Yeah. So they'll constantly have that in their head, and they'll always be waiting for, you know, for something negative to happen with a black guy, you know. Or let's just flip it around. A black man might have negative experiences with black women, because we get that as well, and they'll always have that thing in their head. Oh, you know what I mean? You know, they'll keep tarring the same bush, but I don't do that. I treat everybody as an individual. You know what I mean? I treat everybody as an individual, and that's the best thing to do. Treat everybody as an individual, and you know, that way, give everybody a level playing field. You know, but like, you know, I'm someone that, again, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I like to, you know. I like to please others, not for anything in return. I'm not somebody who gives to receive. I don't do none of that bullshit. Okay, never been like that. Or, you know, I've always got, you know, especially more so lately, you know, more so lately. I'm always like, you know, I'll always think about other people. I think, you know what, let me do something for this person. Let me do something for that person. This person might like this person might like that. You know what I mean? That's what I'll do. I'll just do it. I'll just, like, I'm not even thinking like anything like differently. I'm not expecting anything back. I think, you know what, that's for you guys, you know. But, you know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'll do anybody a favor. I'll pick anybody up, drop everybody off. You know, I'll do all, you know, I'll do anything. Like, not for any ulterior motive. That's just the person I am, you know. But yeah, I think I kind of rambled on a little bit now. I don't know why I'm rambling on for. I don't know. I just feel energized, you know. I feel energized. Yeah, that's what I mean. I feel energized as well. You always gotta feel energized. And how you gonna feel energized? You gotta keep your carbohydrates up, man. You're not gonna be in an energized state, right? If your carbohydrates are low, keep carbed up. Yeah, keep the carbs high, keep the sugar high, man. Keep the fat low, because the fat is blunt shit. You know, keep the carbohydrates low so you can just, you know, you're just ready to go at any time. You know what I mean? Just feel great. I can just whip this camera on now, you know, and just talk. You know what I mean? Because I'm carbed up. You know, I'm carbed up. I can think clearly. Everything, you know, everything's good. You know what I mean? That's what you got to do. Be carbed up, man. Be carbed up. Be carbed up, man. You know, every single cell in our body runs in sugar. Get carbed up, yeah. And see how good you feel. See how good you feel. You can think clearly. You know, you can think clearly. You know, you can think so much clearly when you're carbed up, right? Even, you know, so importance of carbs is real important. And yes, I feel like I've just rambled on about a load of different shit in one, but hopefully you can make some sort of sense of what I'm talking about. But yeah. So again, as I said in my last video, don't ignore certain signs, okay? Don't ignore certain signs. If you see certain signs, think about it. I want you to think about it. See if any of the signs pertain to you. And if you need to do something about it, do something about it. And with that, man,